Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and I got bored. And you know what I thought? What's a good thing to do when you're bored? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure there's many of you out there who are, in fact, bored, or know people who are bored, and you're asking yourself, what out there is free? I would love to play Warcraft 3 or something, and play in the custom community, and check out all these cool custom maps, but alas, I don't want to go through the hassle of getting Warcraft 3 or something like that. Or you're thinking, there's too few people there. Well, guess what? Starcraft 2 Arcade is now free. Just go to battle.net, set up an account, go ahead and download yourself that free Starcraft Starter Edition, and you can play Starcraft Arcade all the livelong day. And you can try out all the custom maps, because I think this is where things are going now that this is free. We might see a big influx of people coming into the Starcraft community to fill the void. Because if the players are there, guys, the map makers will go. If there is an audience, the people who make plays will go. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make up a thing to say to be entertaining, and it wasn't working, and that's all. That's all that happened there. And I thought, oh god, yes. Oh, let's play a little bit. All right, we're gonna lift it up. Oh wait, can we do the? Let's do an epic game. I am so down for an epic game. Are you kidding me? Where did my little worker go? There you are, buddy. I want you to land right there. Early bunk, he says. Early bunk. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
If he's going an early bunk, then I'm gonna go for a refinery.
Not enough minerals.
No reason not to. Absolutely no reason not to.
Not enough
Orange seemed to realize that he just lost an ally or two.
enough
Did he lose
minerals.
2 allies? What
Not
the
enough
fuzzle
minerals.
nizzles?
Not enough minerals.
Oh, that must
Not
is
enough
that getting
minerals.
annoying yet? No, I bet
Not
it's getting
enough
it's not
minerals.
annoying yet. You'll get used to it. And I will eventually learn when to turn it down. Poor Orange. I think this seems rough. I had no idea that this was going to be a 1v3. I honestly hope that Orange does well. Hey, Orange. Hang in there. Live casting this for YouTube. Put up a good fight. Okay, so this will make him either leave or stay and like it, and we can get a chance to... Hey, Orange, hang in there. Live casting this for YouTube. Put up a good fight. Hopefully he is a jolly
minerals.
fella.
Not enough minerals.
We hear you.
Origin of Ruin. Hi, buddy. Hi. Looking good. I am very excited to see how you play out. Really, I hope this plays out in a whole awesome game, and you don't end up on like the cutting board floors. I'm like, oh, I can't cast this game because that guy just quit, and I know it seems so unfair, and it is completely unfair. But you know what? I'm on our team, and I'm rooting for you. That's what you need to remember. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road's tough, I guess I'll get buff. That's right, we're gonna go to the gym together. You know, when things get tough, you need to build that upper body up, get ready for a fight. You're gonna get all frisky and rowdy with your buddies. And how are things looking up here? Oh, things are looking halfway semi-decent, and things absolutely blown to doo-doo hell. Yeah, that is destructive. Okay.
Ah, you scared me.
I think at this point, the best thing we can do is wait for the refinery. Now, what is Orange? I don't actually know what Orange is yet. I have paid 0 attentions. Ruin. They've been okay. He's Zerg, which means I definitely want to throw out a fire bat.
Add-on
And
complete.
now I save up for my refinery, because I think the second refinery you start saving. I actually think it's at 90 seconds, and I totally messed this up. I was thinking it was at 60, but we're not going to be anywhere near what we need when that countdown finishes. Damn, yeah, save at 90. Don't start saving at 60. Second geyser, start saving at 90. We're going to get this down. Now, Orange, I hope, is powering his economy. Let's look at his income. It would appear, yes, he's on 12 income as well, and probably not going to botch his refinery timing the same way we do.
Not enough.
But you know what?
minerals.
Maybe that gives him a small advantage, and we feel better about ourselves, and we're like, yeah, we helped out a fellow player. That's how you can view it sometimes, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's roaches. He's going to clean them up. Murder. Oh, I'm rooting for you, Yellow. Little roach. He took one last little bastard out with him. He says, I'm not going down without a fight.
Yep.
I shall my brothers fall to the horrible tyranny. Her name was Tyranny.
Ready to roast.
Oh my god, that is so loud, isn't it? Let's go ahead and see if while we're waiting here we can go ahead and take the sound down. Master volume a little bit. Enable music, absolutely. Move sounds, enable response. Ooh, those, I think those might be what's pretty loud. Interface sounds, we'll just drop it down a little bit. See how that affects things. Alright, it's loud, but it's much more manageable. Oh, okay, I think this actually might be a very useful setting. Alright, our units have finally breached all the way up to the silo, which is now in danger of falling before the might of our Fire Bat Brigade onslaught. Ah, but now there's roaches in my face! And with a few Zerglings to help, he easily wipes me up, finishes that. Zerglings here for help distracting on the rogues, but of course our purple player also has his own Zerglings coming to reinforce here just to tank a few shots, cause a little bit of confusion, get us around. And now it's our turn. What do we want? Well, he's going heavy into roaches, so best thing we can do... Wait, where the hell? The reactor. Yeah, Marauder. Okay, we want to build the reactor. That will punch directly through those roaches. As of right now, the fire bat is practically useless. We want to go ahead and get those reactors. I think we've actually... No, we start saving at 60 this time for our refinery. It's 90 last time, 60 this time. I'm almost positive that, but I feel like if you quote me, I will end up being wrong. Looking at the middle of the map, it would appear yellow not as far back as we were all expecting. I say we all, but I'm sure the rest of you were like, I knew he was fine. Dude, a roach is like 3 Marines. Do you understand how big a roach is? You get this image like, yeah, I'm still scuttling guy, but a roach is massive. A roach is 3 times a dude. A Marine is already in power armor that makes him so much bulkier than he should be. I mean, just a roach is literally 3 times larger than an average human fighter. And remember, we had a bunkering guy. That might be explain why our pushes are a little weak, but now Orange ran into that bunker, and he's gonna have a hard time coming back from losing his army so completely. 20 seconds left until we can spend a little bit more money. And let's see if this Marauder claims even a single roachy life. Come on, one more! One little bastard! Oh, please. This roach right here needs to die. If he doesn't die in this engagement, it's a crime. Oh, son of a bitch is gonna sit there and regenerate like a no, come on. Just one shot from anybody. He's gonna die! Yay, he died! The only time and here I am completely forgetting that I had a refinery that needed to be built. My goodness, are my allies not lucky to have me? God, they must thank their lucky fucking stars that here I am to keep them safe. We're going to go ahead and play around with the medic. This is, of course, the Heart of the Swarm edition. Few units have been added, few units have been taken away. One of the units that have been added is indeed the medic. I think it has the ability to get rid of any ailments on your units, as well as heal them and possibly blind enemy units. Yellow actually taking a lead in this fight. He'll run head on into the bunker, which will survive just fine without any actual help. We still have to wait a little bit longer for our stuff to... So you can see here, this is how much time we have left until we start getting economy again. And it'll be up at, I think, 32 or 24 or something like that income. We'll be able to check it out in about 14 seconds. Well, while we wait, we're going to go ahead and make super sure this bunker is all healed up and ready to sustain the horrible damage that is about to befall us. Now, we're going to get a monitor blimp soon because they have added the ability for Zerg to get early game stealth units like the Lurker. It becomes very troublesome to go ahead and get rid of those. So I decide, why not? Just let's go ahead and play with it.
Upgrade complete.
Our unit's still on the front line. I get the feeling... Well, we're actually going to see who wins the fight here. I think we pull ahead. As soon as we clear that silo, that's a huge bonus for us. The issue is if we don't clear it soon, the back and forth may start to get to the point where it's so large our bunker doesn't matter and we collapse when it comes to be our turn. I can teleport back in here whenever I want. I need to remember to use commands like that more often. We're going to build up a solid Marine Marauder force before we transition into anything else. No reason to get uppity excited or anything. And I expect fully that as time goes on and this begins to fill up with units, there will be a crap storm the likes of which no one ever wants to see. Oh man, so many fire bats in this other Terran's composition when there's absolutely no reason for them. You're facing, at best, 6 Zerglings out on that front line, I think that's what I saw. Alright, we're going to go ahead and repair this bunker before we teleport back. what, turn 17, so that is... Oh, this is our round that just went out right now. We did not spend a bunch of this extra money that we had. Ooh. Oh, are my cheeks red. Let's teleport back inside and spend some money before the round gets embarrassingly worse. Reactor. We're going to go ahead and add a couple Marauders. We will add another couple Fire Bats just for future protection. Another Predator. And now we really want to get a solid bunch of Marauders backing that up. Really something to punch through that Roach line. Because that Roach line is the center. It's the center of his defense right now. And if we can... Oh, and there we go. I told you we're going to be super happy that we have that. Only problem is getting to reveal it right now because our monitor dirigible stays so far back. We have to clear all the way to it. You can see it just tearing its way through a few units. And the spawn's going to go ahead and catch that one out in the open. Get a couple more barracks down and watch the destruction roll. What's your name, kid? Slugfest McAwesomepants. That would be a very cool... I mean, come on. Come on. If you knew a kid named Slugfest McAwesomepants, would you pick a fight with him? I don't think so. You'd run away as fast as physically possible. And we're going to do that. Except we're going to make the other person do that. Because that's just how awesome we are. We do almost lose all of our units completely, embarrassingly, and awfully. But it's okay sometimes. That's okay. Because we love you. We're your parents and we'll never not love you. Remember it. It's true. It's very true, others. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to get another science facility out. No, we built it in the wrong damn place. Ah, this is my symmetrical side. It's going to be crying. Alright, we're not done with the pure marine Mabrowder. Marine Mabrowder. And this is not looking good for yellow here. He's facing a very thick bunch of units that are going to eat up a lot of his energy. And then he has to face a fresh Zerg line taking control of a Lurker. That is a nice nab for us. It's going to tear right through those lines. It has an excellent angle. Whoop, straight down the line. Oh, it's a brutal clearing out. 4 seconds here. It may give us just enough time to hack through. God, we gotta hope we can get that silo. I am just aching to get that extra amount of it's so many minerals. 1,000 dropped in your pants. In your pants? Do you understand the importance of things in your pants? Because I don't... I feel like I'm talking like Corey from Boy Meets World. And is this our group? I'm starting to lose track. We're going to have to add in some very special things so that our force is differentiated because... wait, are there any medics? No, this is the enemy force. This is not a good man who cares about his people. That's a bad man who just wanders around not giving healthcare to his workers. And that's not fair, because if you're going into a death bowl situation like this, I think healthcare is the least you can do. It's just rude and inconsiderate otherwise. God, come on, people. This is 2014. Get with the program. I mean, really? Come on. Alright, let's get that starport out and see what we can start doing, getting any kind of tech-related units out onto the field. We are seeing quite a few Hydralisks. Let's go ahead and look at the composition once here before we decide on what final upgrade we want to use. Quite a lot of Hydralisks. I do not believe in any way that we would go wrong with a Raven here. I think a Raven would be an excellent addition to this army right now. And now, with that built up, we can go ahead and start increasing our number of medevacs. Medevacs, of course, can heal 2 units at a time and are generally awesome in the pants and every other way. And look at these Overseers just piling up. And so many shots can be wasted on these damn Overseers. Just kill the friggin' silo, please. It's so close. It's so close to dying, and you can see it. It wants it. It's asking to be killed right now, and unfortunately our units aren't going to do that. They're gonna have another brawl with yellow mixed slappy pants over there. And you know what? I'm getting really tired of these air units getting mixed in here. What do I want to add in? The question is, do we actually want to take to the air here? We have the possibility of transitioning into a very fun Air Force related, and I mean, why not, right? It's a 1v3. If we die, we die doing something awesome. So let's go ahead and start claiming the skies, guys. The skies is where us guys be playing Yo Bro Hoshomino. That's right, I said those words, and I can't take them back. That's one of the best things about Cast. I can't take it back. It's just out there. It's out there forever now. Oh, look at, dude, he just hacked through that force. It was brutal. It was so insanely useful. We're going to get so many more medevacs to do so many more brutal things to them. We're going to get our science vessels because clearly we're going to need them. We're going to need science vessels not only repair our Air Force, but we're going to need them to cast things like biotoxin, blah, 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 all over his face. I mean, come on. We need that science vessel. This is integral right now. And we continue with the Air Force unabated. Except we do need to get Vikings here. We need to clear out the Overseers because, believe it or not, Cloak will become our very best friend. If we can take over the skies, there's no reason not to have cloaked air units doing all the damages. And unfortunately, we get pushed back here a little bit, and the bunker comes under duress. Let's go ahead and drop another Raven. And my allies, no doubt, beginning to wonder, what could possibly plan this be? Oh my god. I think we're about to get wiped out. Smooth move, asshole. This is all my fault, 100%. I do not deny it. We're going to continue with our Viking production. Ground Vikings FTW, bro. And yellow is just, my god. Just a constant swarm of angry. So much angry. 22. Oh, alright. Now we've got the silo monster, but it's automatically surrounded by lurkers and all kinds of very dangerous crap. I was going to say I have no idea why we're losing. I have some idea why we're losing. I may or not be part of the reason why we're losing. But god damn it if I'm not going to go out with a fight. You can see the game beginning to slow down and saying there are too many goddamn units on the screen. What are you doing to me, son? And I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. The game will eventually just die on us. This kind of a game may actually, for me, just be a situation of we can't. Like, we have to win early or we just can't continue on. Because I'm sure you can tell, I already deadened down the graphics a wee little bit. And it's still not quite enough for us to register this many units. And man, yellow has this beefy incoming composition here. A few Vikings probably wouldn't go wrong killing off these. Ah, man, those banelings come rolling in and just destroy everything that is not our line. In fact, that is our friendly neighborhood Terran's line. They're going to get to our tiny weapons and kill them. No, the tiny weapon damage. You gotta love the grid defenders. They're so strong. They're so strong. Is it for Terran? No, it's... Okay, so I go after that Terran. Okay, now I begin to re-understand the order of things here. Now, with more of those banelings, we do actually need more like ground defense. I just don't know what to do. Hellions can be modified to Hellbats. Oh! What? Why am I not using Hellbats? I'm so excited. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want a full thing of Hellbats. Why? Because it's cool. I don't even know what they do, but we're gonna make them Hellbats. Oh, we have to research them all. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yes, I did it with one. We're gonna do it with two. Look at that. Look at that Air Force just flying by to its death. To its straight up dizzle death. Oh, we're gonna get another transformation servos. Loving it. Another one. Loving it. 6 frames per second. The sheer number of Zerg on the screen is crashing the game. They're saying, no, no, we can't take it. It's too much. I give up. Oh, whiny me. Woe is me. And to that I say, bugger off. Time for some medevacs.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, piss off about the minerals. We're in a very dire situation, and you're getting extremely hung up on this whole minerals thing. What a jerk. Alright, there we go. Oh no! The world is coming to an end. We have an endless supply of units here with which to defend you, but we just don't have enough minerals. Oh, they won't come out and fight if we don't pay them. Oh, ninny fuffins. And it really feels like that. Oh, no. And one of our guys is trying to go for Ultralisk. There's a decent number of hunter killers there, so that counters that relatively effectively. I wish there was a slow down the speed of the game button right now. If there were, I would so slam on it. Because as we can see here, shrinking down to 6 frames per second, a brutal slowdown, but just awesome nonetheless. Even Swarm Host coming out to play, it would appear that our Zerg might just have the compositional change to go ahead and beat yellow on 2 fronts here. Is it going to be enough is the question. And the problem is the Zerg lines reinforce so very quickly. We got to get those lurkers down, man. When they start stacking up and between the Swarm Hosts, it's a brutal combination. Widow mines! Why have we not been making more of these? God damn it, man. If I'd known about this, I would have been investing in widow mines since the beginning of widow mine inventions. Do you understand what I'm saying, son? I never loved your mother. It's a brutal truth. Now, is this us? This could very well be us. I do see a diamond back. An overabundance of air units. Yes, I think this is us. And we're going to eat so much pain, it's not even funny. We do get rid of all the Zerglings, and I hopefully will soak up quite a few of those Banelings. Ah, we blow the frig right up. Too many units on top of ours before those Baneling hits, and then everything is stacked and ready to die together. Hopefully our medevacs will begin stacking with other biological units like our Zerg. We got to remember that is also a huge benefit of our composition right now between the 3 of us. The fact that my medevacs can heal both of their armies. Our Zerg guy has no one to help him with that. He doesn't get to stack with anyone but himself. But suddenly our Zerg has the bonus of healing flying units. Yes. You thought Zerg was terrifying. Add in the ability to heal with flying. Oh, god damn it. They've got Swarm Guardians. Time to start adding in those Vikings I was talking about for air superiority. It's gone well past the point. And once again, down to 5 frames per second. I may actually have to change the style of this game into like a... I pop into the game and show you an update like, this is what's happening, this is on the field, thousands of units, everything's dying, chip chip cheerio, very well, ho ho ho, he he he, wah. And yes, the Father Christmas noises actually are strictly necessary. Oh, we're up to 20 frames per second over here, so perhaps we just stay and don't tell anyone our secret word. We promised Father we wouldn't tell. And the Swarm Hosts are deep in the sky. And the Swarm Guardians are flying in the air, and Father says that we don't have much longer to live. But oh, I do so trust that in exactly 20 seconds we're gonna have to teleport over here on turn 24 and begin our next refinery. Anyone else's frame rate shitty? Oh, dude, maybe it's actually not me. Maybe it's not the fact that I'm recording. Maybe it's just the game being crap. Because I can't possibly be. Am I the host? That would be gnarly. And here we see, did we finally lose all? No, we actually keep all of our defense grid completely intact, and our Zerg awesome guy swarms directly over everything, slaughters the units in the air, and begins to work his way through the supporting units that are coming up. But this is a huge amount of yellow. I went to press the slowdown button just in the hopes that maybe it would fix the frame rate, but there's nothing we can do as of right now. But wow, look at that. Purple does hold long enough actually for the next army to get out. So that's awesome. Orange, damn, staying actually neck and neck with us. I'm going to try to pop in and tell you guys updates as the game changes. Yellow's begun mixing in corruptors to his army, clearly determined that we're not going to take the sky from him. Let's see if we can change that. He's actually managing to keep us way back on the ropes here, all the way at our main base. This particular push is looking kind of gnarly as we hit the 1 second mark, and 2 more of our cannons are likely going to go down. We're going to have to begin considering using boom. Here we see the problem of mass cannons against air and similar units like Swarm Hosts. An unbelievable number of free units stroll in to kill off these units. Blue offering to use his boom first. Let's go ahead and hope that he targets it at the right time. We're going to have to hope that we can afford to take the damage here. As the next army crosses over, he should use it. Not right now, but as the next army crosses is our best hope. Ideally best to use it on a Terran round directly when a Zerg round will be coming next. Unfortunately, no way to time that for us right now. down to pure luck. And let's hope that it's a Zerg round following this. Yes, it is. Oh god, our prayers are answered. Possibly the combination of these two forces will combine to make something happen. The superior air force, the healing on top of these Ultralists, all might just be enough for us to push this line, get our extra 1,000 resources, and begin to make some kind of a difference on the battlefield. Because right now it's not looking good. We're actually beginning to show signs of possibly a stabilization, with a tank stack beginning to occur and our own swarm host coming in. Yellow finding himself a little bit overmatched against the sheer variety of things we're bringing to the table. And my army, believe it or not, proving to be the most effective in a single one-on-one conflict thus far with Yellow. Actually cleaned up a bit of the last wave for them, and here my tanks actually get a decent stack with our Zerg finally. Oh, that's going to feel good in the morning. Yes. I'm thinking from this point on we transition into a heavy mech army, a Thor tank combo to deal with the very strong Ultralisk combo and the air threat in the back. Throw in a few Spartans as well at higher levels, but something that can dual deal with the problems that we're facing with his air units at the moment. I began to realize that his units actually weren't stacking too hard in the back. We were killing the units in the front line. What I needed was lighter damage to kill off the Hunter Killers and Hydralisks, along with missiles to kill off the air units. So I think we're going to go to a full line of Spartans here, produced out of this next line of factories. Rather, I should say Goliaths. The tank line stack beginning to prove its ever true efficiency, guys. Never ever doubt a tank stack. I'm telling you, you will regret it. And finally, in all the laggy frame rate destroyed goodness, we have reached the silo and may actually take it in the next few turns. Orange has already used one boom. Actually, no, we won't be taking Jack Diddley shit squat. Orange is getting upset that we're turning the tide, and he's boomed the battle, bringing us back to a very tense moment. We're going to have to clean up the rest of that wave and the brand. And as things roll down to the end here, it looks like it's going to turn out to be the air battle that's the most important thing. We'll focus mainly on that here until the... Oh, look at the sweet stacky goodness that's happening. Oh, guys, it's so stacky that it's sticky. This is such a beautiful stacky mess that I have become sticky just through... This is almost exactly what it looks like to watch the Tyranid attack an Imperial settlement. I'm not kidding. Except the Tyranid almost always outnumber the Imperials. Actually, the Tyranid always outnumber the Imperials. You know what, for those of you who play this game and know what a good unit to build is and what a good unit to not build is, you're going to go ahead and hate the unit I just built. That's right, I built the Battle Cruiser, the absolute worst piece of crap in this entire game, but I am so excited if I could get a fleet of Grandpa Russian battle cruisers playing the game all at once, ready for Mother Russia to take down the foul Tyranid. Well, you know what, I can, and I'm gonna. Besides, we are like so hardcore winning that Yellow just realized he has to save his last boom and time it correctly in order to make it to the final round. And the strategy to turn the tide for us is quite simple. Eventually, we just had so many different kinds of units in the air and so many different counters to the units that he could throw in the air and against our air that we just began to snowball a little bit with the tank stack under that. Once we had the air under us, the swarm hosts, they're the only reliable way for Zerg to do insane amounts of damage, even in the Heart of the Swarm edition. You know, I'll give him this, though. He does have a very solid, siegeable... I was actually going to say a lot of really nice things, but then his units died immediately the minute I seemed to be recording. Is he gonna... He does indeed use the boom as the units cross. This is round 78. He should be able to hold... He should be able to hold for 1 or 2 rounds, and we do see that our frame rate goes back up to 20 the minute everything dies. But still, already armies are so large it doesn't matter. Frame rate goes down to 2. Alright guys, it looks like he very well has made it to the final round here. In a minute, it will spawn a ridiculous number of units on both sides. 3 times what he has and all 3 of our armies together all at once. Throw them in the middle and see who wins. The AA fight is going to, at the end of the day, prove to be the most important factor in this mission, and while we do have many units that can shoot up and down at the same time, the swarm hosts are a never-ending problem. And our tank line does semi-hold. Maybe a few air units go flying right past it, but it looks like, for the most part, Yellow is going to face a solid wall of Imperial Justice. Origin of Ruin, I hope you're seeing this. I hope you're seeing what I have wrought. I shall bring you down out of the skies. You shall never rule while I lay here. The Terran Dominion shall claim the skies, and together we're probably going to win. Admittedly, we can't see your goddamn swarm host, and a given enough time, you might win. Oh, we didn't send the last one. GG. GG. You've been a good sport. Check out. All right, hopefully I'm gonna actually. Now there's 0 frames per second. I'm gonna go ahead and here's what it's looking like as the final battle shapes up. Very well might be in his advantage given the sheer number of air units still under his control and the lack of apparent air defense that we have, plus the endless number of swarm hosts that he can toss out. Looking like it will eventually, just through sheer numbers, go in his favor. Unless, I mean, it's really hard to tell right now, guys. Some air units just flying right on by, as, yeah, we have nothing to kill these units. Swarm hosts move forward, and we got wiped out. Well done, Origin. Well done. Well done. GG, man. Rocked us hard. Man, no kidding. Those swarm hosts with the endless number of units to throw at those tanks are awesome. Silly little bastards. Alright, everyone. Tell your friends about Azothan on YouTube because we're doing more Starcraft custom map. It's free. Starcraft Arcade is free.